Welcome back to the Oxymoronics podcast. My name is Kevon J. Stewart, and I have
Jelena.
And next to Jelena, I have
Ramaya.
And today, me and my cousins are going to be talking about our favorite Disney shows and movies. And we're going to start off with Ramaya. Ramaya, please enlighten us.
I've always, my whole childhood, I've loved Shake It Up, my Disney Channel show, my favorite Disney Channel show. I used to watch it with my mom all the time. So we just came up with the idea of, we just love the concept of Shake It Up. And my favorite movie would be Halloween Town and a Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie's a classic. Oh. We love Goofy movie. Did you ever see it, Lily?
I have never seen a Goofy movie.
Gasp.
I know who Goofy is, but I just never saw the Goofy movie.
Wow.
But I do love Halloween Town was pretty good though.
Yeah.
I never saw Halloween Town.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. We need to have a movie night. We haven't done a movie night.
I have never seen a Goofy movie. Is that when he goes skate like he goes on?
I think that's extremely Goofy movie.
With his son?
With his son, yeah.
That's extremely Goofy movie, isn't it?
I think the
The Goofy movie was when he went to the concert, right?
Oh, okay.
I know it was his what's his son's name again?
Matt's, isn't it Matt's? I think Matt's and Goofy.
Okay, we're not
Goofy and Matt's. Holy shnikes, they're gonna kill us in the comments. Like,
maybe we should start over.
No, it's cool. Keep going.
I don't know. I was into the Disney characters, but I really like Goofy, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse.
Jeez, I miss House of Mouse now that you say that.
Okay, House of Mouse was good.
That was a great show.
That was a good show.
I've never heard.
Oh, snap.
I think that was like way before.
Yeah, a little bit before
Clubhouse.
her time.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse says.
Oh, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was good too.
Yeah, that's.
But I used to watch that with you when you were a little kid.
I don't remember Mickey Mouse Clubhouse being on TV then. I remember that was more. I felt like that was more Ramaya's time. Because I remember we watched Blue's Clues when I was at one point.
I used to love Blue's Clues.
I love Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues.
I love me some Blue's Clues. But seriously, one of the shows that back from that time that Ramaya was talking about was honestly the House of Mouse and stuff time. Recess was great. Recess was fantastic.
Was my show, and Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann was awesome. Brace face. Don't even get me started.
Oh my
Ramaya
God.
thinks we're speaking gibberish right now.
No, I've heard it. I've just never watched it.
Goodness. Pepper Ann every Saturday morning. It was Recess.
Recess. Of
Pepper
course.
Ann.
Pepper Ann.
And for some reason, I don't know why, but Doug left Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
and
he
came
switched
to the Disney Channel.
They switched.
And
he switched it up on the boys.
The voice changed. But I thought it became better when it came to Disney, though.
Did it? I don't know.
So.
I think the animation got better.
Was Recess with those little kids?
Yeah, they were little kids.
One of them had like braids in their hair, wasn't it?
It was with Mikey and
Mikey.
I've heard of Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. But that was definitely Nickelodeon.
That was Nickelodeon.
It's cool. We could talk about that too.
Nickelodeon. Okay.
Come on, you gotta know the differences, cuz. Come on.
And I've heard of the Rugrats. And
Rugrats, all of that.
So Nickelodeon.
It's so Nickelodeon. You thinking of Slime Time and all of that.
But that was when Nickelodeon had a good lineup.
Their lineup is now consists of SpongeBob and SpongeBob. So
yeah, Nickelodeon.
Patrick got his own show, right?
Oh, come on, man.
Patrick
from SpongeBob got his own show.
What is there to talk about with
I don't even know.
No, they got to call it the Patrick's show.
Oh, wow.
Well,
good for him, man.
I thought Patrick was a good character, but I
don't think he needed his own show.
He wasn't a good character. Come on.
I think Squidward would be a little bit more interesting.
Oh, Squidward is my life, bro.
Well, no, he's not.
Like, seriously, after I grew up, when I was younger, I hated Squidward because I was like, he's tired of work. He doesn't like any of his co-workers. But now I exude Squidward energy. Like, I'm tired of everybody. I'm sick of it. And I don't want to be here. Like, everyone around me stupid, man. Like, what's going on?
He's like, I don't even have time for y'all.
My crushed dreams, like all of that.
No.
But my favorite, going back to our topic, my favorite Disney Channel show was Proud Family. And I loved me some Proud Family because back in the day, man, it was kind of hard to find cartoons that looked like us that had positive, influential role models.
That was a good show. My favorite show, I don't know who it could have been. I was a fan of That's So Raven.
Of course. Who didn't?
I really liked Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Oh my goodness. Hannah Montana. Okay. Like, we obviously knew that she was
Molly, right?
We knew she
but
was,
nobody else did, which was wild. Like, come on.
Understand
Voice
the whole
inflection.
thing. Like, all she had to do was take that wig off.
Even the family members. Like,
It was like, oh my gosh, you're Hannah Montana.
But
like,
Lily had to change her whole style. She had a pink wig and all different kinds of
but you still knew
colors.
who Lily was too.
Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Lily, we all
Wow.
knew.
Yeah.
I like
It's
Hannah
crazy.
Montana. And then what's that other show? Sweet Life and
Sweet Life
on
is Zack
Deck.
and Cody. It's great.
Both of those. But you know what
Classics.
I didn't like?
What
The
didn't you like?
boys, once they got older, they had those haircuts that were just horrible.
Yeah.
Both of them, it looked like they had helmets on their heads. Like, did you see those horrible?
Yeah, the bowl
horrible.
cuts. They look like bowl cuts. And honestly,
know.
when I was younger, I always thought those was the kids from Full House growing up. My whole I really just thought that.
You thought they were girls?
No, remember the babies, the
twins.
twins. Yeah, I was like, oh, so they grew up and now they live in a hotel.
Oh, no.
You remember them?
Okay.
Nikki and
Alex.
Alex and Nikki. Yeah, like I really thought that was them,
I
but
forgot all about them.
it's no,
I
it
love
was
Full
not.
House.
But going back to movies, Lion King, obviously.
That's the number one rated movie
That's
in the
just
world.
like that was my thing. I watched 1, 1.5, 2. I loved them. I loved all
Okay,
Lion
I couldn't
King.
get into all the other ones.
Yeah.
Lion King.
They had a lot of
The
them.
original Lion King is
And
my
all-
all-time favorite.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't get
It's
into
just
all of them.
amazing.
And at one point, I knew the whole movie by heart.
By heart, like all the words,
Right.
every moment, even the set.
Oh, I
When
just
Mufasa-
can't
Like,
wait.
after a while, like when I think after the first, because I saw this movie in theaters 3 times. And then like we had 3 different people take us like to see it. And then when it came on, when we got it on video, we watched that like so much.
Yo, I
it was
remember that.
ridiculous.
I remember
it
it,
was
too.
ridiculous. But I couldn't sit and watch it. I could not sit the part when Mufasa dies. It broke my heart. Like I had to
Mine
get up.
too.
I had to get up and walk out the room to say, and then wait until he's like, "Dad, Dad." And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Rah."
I missed that part.
When Simba's like
Right.
because Mufasa was teaching Simba how to roar.
Right.
And then he got up and he was like, "Dad, come on, we gotta get up. We gotta get up. We gotta get up." Oh my goodness, it still makes me kind of
I
emotional.
know you're sad.
Because it's like
Hearing it.
I love
No, we gotta go. No,
yeah, and it was like, "Dad, come on, let's go." And then
please get up.
Scar comes around, he's like, "Simba,
What have you done? Like,
Oh,
you
that's what
killed,
you're talking about. I was
you
like, what
killed
part
your
you at?
dad."
Word.
And it was like, I didn't do it.
yeah,
You know you did.
God.
run, Simba. Like,
And that just hurt so bad.
And he was
It's
blaming
like,
on him.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's just the part
just that
I,
he's gone.
it's like I
Simba's-
knew who
manipulated.
Mufasa was.
Right.
It's like even though he was a lion,
like he was our family.
Yeah.
Like, like that was the homie. That was like Uncle Sam,
his own.
Uncle Mufasa.
And his own brother, too. Just
Yeah.
because you want to be king. Even though you have to kill Simba, too, to be the king. Because Simba's the next one in throne.
See, what
Well-
was crazy to me is that the whole structure of it, that Scar really was that bad of a leader that everybody, like when you come back to the Pride Lands, like it was completely destroyed. Like Scar was a horrible leader. He should have never even had that opportunity. And,
Right.
man, but this turned into a Lion King review, man.
oh no,
Sorry, but we loved Lion
yeah,
King.
Lion
like,
King
Yeah.
was a good movie.
Like,
Did you
God.
guys watch the, in real life, the...
No, I
No,
didn't.
I
I
didn't
couldn't.
watch it.
I couldn't even get my brain to comprehend.
I don't know. I
that.
wanted to
Like,
see it, and every time I keep, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But it's like,
It's not as good as the first
I-
one.
like we were there.
Yeah,
We
like
were
when it
there
popped
for-
off. Like when it popped off, that's when we we were in the theater when we saw Lion
King. I saw it 3 times. I manipulated 3 people to go take me to see the Lion King.
I promise.
Not manipulated. That's the wrong word.
I know, right?
People.
I begged.
I begged 3 people to go, and me and Covell was like at the like, and we act like it was the first time we seen the movie. And I don't know. I wanted to go and see the first Lion King, the animated, the real animated version. Right. But it just seems like it wouldn't be the same. So
yeah, I didn't go see it either. But to switch gears a little bit, I think we all professed our love for a cartoon on Disney Channel that I think is a GOAT cartoon and will go down in history as one of the best. Phineas and Ferb, man.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb is still to this day one of my favorite cartoons. Like it was, and the music in Phineas and Ferb is so slept on. Right. Like some of the songs in that show.
Like they just slept on Candace.
Candace is awesome, yo.
Candace should have had her own little world.
I know, and the fact that she was so stick-to-itive with her goal of busting her brothers.
Have you guys watched Milo's Murphy's Law?
I've seen Milo's Murphy's Law. That's really great.
The Phineas and Ferb made Milo's Murphy's Law.
And it looks just like Phineas and Ferb. Right. And it's the same comedy, the same type of jokes. It's really good. But one of the reasons why I think Phineas and Ferb still has that feeling, it still feels like summer. And not summer, the
105
days. There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along.
I was watching it the other day.
Right, that show's so good.
Was good. But okay, we talked about Phineas and Ferb, but one of my favorite movies from Disney was Brink.
Brink, let's talk about it.
Wasn't, oh my goodness.
Yeah, skateboarding made it so cool.
I wanted to learn how to skateboard after I saw Brink. Like I wanted to skateboard and I wanted to rollerblade.
Hey, Rocket Power got me into that too, but that's Nickelodeon again, sorry.
Okay, I don't know. Right? But Brink, I was just like, oh my goodness. And I had such a big crush on Andy Brinker.
Uh-oh.
What was Andy Brinker? He was like, I was like, oh my God, I want to skate like him because I want to see Andy Brinker. Like he was not a real person. But that episode, but the end, you remember the ending when he goes into competition?
Oh yeah.
And he's supposed to compete against the rival team that he was actually gonna be on, and then his friends was like, I can't believe you deceived us like this and you betrayed us or whatever. And so he comes back to the mop sockets. What was it? The car wash.
Right.
The car wash team. And he skates, and oh my goodness, I just love the ending. If you guys ever have a chance and you don't know what I'm talking about, go on Disney Plus and watch Brink.
Oh yeah.
Okay, have you guys heard of Jump In It?
I've never.
No.
With Corbin Blue?
No, I haven't. Is it the jump roping movie?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I remember it a little bit.
I remember that. I did watch that. I didn't know what it was called, but I did like it. I wasn't really a big fan
Corbin
of
Blue's awesome.
What's her name? Kiki
Palmer. I love Kiki Palmer.
I wasn't a big fan of Corbin Blue because I really didn't like him from, what was that show?
High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Did you like High School Musical though?
I liked it a little bit. It wasn't the best. You know, the only thing, I'm not a big musical person. Like I don't want to, every time you start talking, then you just gotta jump into songs.
So anyway, you don't like when they jump into songs.
No, I can't stand it. And you know, I just couldn't get into that. Everything, but what was the guy? He was in the show Baywatch, the movie Baywatch.
Hasselhoff?
Zac Efron, yeah. Oh. I really liked him.
Oh, I thought you said like Baywatch. Like,
what is it?
What did I say?
It's Baywatch, right?
Yeah, he was in that movie.
Yeah, Zac Efron.
Yeah, I thought David Hasselhoff.
No, it's a movie.
Oh, wait.
It was a movie.
I was like, wait, SpongeBob from...
No, it was a new movie, recent movie.
Really?
It was with The Rock.
Oh, for real?
Wasn't The Rock in it?
I don't know. I've never watched Baywatch. I just know the people in it.
But it was a good.
I know. What's his name? Andy. Is it Andy? His name Andy. I don't remember.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
It's another person. The leader. Like he was in the movie, the one with the museum and the ghosts.
Oh, okay.
What's his name? You remember that, Kevon?
Not at all. I have
That
no
movie
clue.
with
Lost like the audience right now.
Lost in the Museum or something?
Like Lost in a Museum or something.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't know the show, but who are you talking about?
I can't remember his name. I have to look it up. But
Okay, it's okay. Don't worry.
But you said you like That's So Raven, right?
That's So Raven. I really, really, really like That's So Raven because one, I kept looking at Raven because I grew up on the Cosby Show.
Oh yeah.
And,
Olivia.
And I was like, oh my goodness. And did you ever watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Of course I did.
Okay, so she was on Hanging with Mr. Cooper, and I love that show. And then she's on That's So Raven, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I would sit there and be like, do that little thing. You remember when she'll start, I have a vision, and she'll, and it's like, I do that.
Have you guys watched Raven's Home?
And then,
Have you guys watched Raven's Home?
No, you know, I didn't get into
I can't get into
I couldn't
it.
get into
I'm
Raven's
sorry.
Home because
That's
it's
not
like,
Raven to me. Like
she's an adult.
yeah, like Raven. I can watch Corey in the House and not ever see Raven, and it's just like it hurt not seeing her. But at least I understood the story structure.
Right, I understand.
But adult Raven, what?
Yeah, and it's like
My brain won't compute
She
that.
was like, she's telling kids what to do. She's like,
know.
people calling her mom.
What?
She's taking
Raven?
people to dance rehearsals. I was like, and I think I seen 1 or 2 episodes, but I just couldn't get into it because That's So Raven is like bomb.
It's bomb.
And then
the bomb
she had
diggity.com.
that Oh Snap.
Well,
Oh Snap.
Oh snap.
Don't you remember?
Oh
That
snap.
that would come on. She always say that when something happened. Oh snap.
Oh snap.
Right.
Oh right.
Like
the
what-
boys in
like-
motion. And if you are devotion, boys. We
Yeah.
are the boys in motion. All right, my fault.
Man, that was the
That's another tangent.
music group on
Yeah.
That's
On
So
That's So
Raven.
Raven.
I know it was on Raven's Home too.
Oh,
On Raven's Home.
the boys in motion are on.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes. I need to watch Raven's Home now.
I don't know, but I just couldn't
They
get
went to
into.
the concert too.
Oh, I gotta go
Oh my
see
god,
him.
that's like like a millennial
I
going
know,
to see
they-
the Backstreet
They
Boys.
throwing they throwing that in for us, man. Like seriously.
Oh my goodness, because I was up there. Oh my goodness.
I gotta switch gears again on you guys. Kim Possible. What's the thought on Kim Possible?
Impossible.
That's still my
That's what's
ringtone.
up.
That doot, 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 doot. That's my
That's
text
what I
message.
thought.
Yeah, that's my text message ringtone
Kim
right
Possible was okay.
now. Forever.
I'm your basic average girl.
I couldn't get
Talk to him, I. You didn't like it?
I couldn't get into Kim Possible.
Well, something that we all couldn't get into, and we all shared how we feel about it. How did you guys like Even Stevens?
Even Stevens, they could have kept Even Stevens, in my opinion.
I didn't like it at all.
I've only watched about 2 episodes of Even Stevens.
Disney-
My entire lifetime.
Disney could have been like, yo, this is just not going to get off the chopping
It
block.
just didn't fit with all of the amazing shows. I know everybody said like it started a whole bunch of different people's careers, but like I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it.
It wasn't good.
They had that movie that I liked when they went to the. They were on like
Hawaii.
Thailand?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Is that what it?
That was that movie.
Yeah.
And they found out they were like it wasn't real or something. And
It was a show or something. It was like a reality show.
Yeah, I love that. That was a really good movie, but I didn't like the show after
Okay,
that.
what about Cheetah Girls? Have y'all watched
Li-
Cheetah Girls?
Cheetah Girls.
I was gonna bring that up. That's that was my movie. I was in love with every single one of them. I wanted to date all of them, and I just couldn't
one?
pick. I couldn't pick between them. They all
My
were
friends,
beautiful.
That's cool. We all picked 4 girls. Which one we was gonna be? I chose. What's her name? Deandra. I think her name is Deandra, and then there's Chanel. And
Chanel made me sad after I saw the type of music she be making nowadays. So
Which one is Chanel?
the black one. Oh, wait, gotta be more specific.
Yeah.
The other black one, not Raven.
Isn't her name Chanel?
Kylie?
Wait, is that her name?
There was Kylie.
Am I getting
Kelly?
it?
Is it Kelly?
No.
Am I getting it confused?
I don't know. You know, the only
Yeah,
one I really
yeah,
know
yeah.
is Adrian because I watched the reel,
Holy
and
shit.
I know
Adrian
and
and Chanel.
I know
Okay.
Raven.
Okay,
Raven.
so the
There's Galleria. And then the other one, the last one.
But I didn't like their names.
yeah, their names were off to
Like
me.
I don't understand
But
their
Chanel.
names. I did not Galleria.
the first one was great. The second one was good, and the third one was
What's her name?
eh.
I just couldn't stand the names. Galleria.
Yeah. But the movie itself was good. Did you guys like the whole premise of them
My favorite
all
was
being?
the second one. I didn't get to really watch the first one much, but I like the second one.
The first one, it was my favorite.
Oh yeah,
like the first one. I got into the first one when they started going all over the place, all over the world. I was kind of like, I'm done.
We go all around the world. We go all around the world. When we start, nobody knows. Yeah, all around. Okay, so another show that I really, really loved, and another show that I feel like a lot of you both probably watched it at some point, was wow, I just blanked. One of the best shows on Disney Channel has to be Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire was a very, very good show. Right now, I cannot really look at Hilary Duff the same way because I keep seeing her as Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah,
I'm like, how can she be married and have kids?
And where is her little animated version of herself?
Right. Oh my goodness, it's just so hard because I'm like, Hilary Duff. I think she's a gorgeous woman anyway. Right. But to me, she always looked like Lizzie.
Yeah.
Well, she was
I didn't
Lizzie.
watch much Lizzie McGuire. Didn't come out it came on at nighttime, but I didn't get to really watch it. I watched about a few episodes of her.
Poor Maya. You missed out.
But Lizzie, I would watch it because it came on Saturdays mostly.
Yeah.
Right, at nighttime too.
I'm sorry.
But Lizzie McGuire was one of my favorite, and it just
Lizzie, can't you see? Anyway.
But in that episode where her grandma gave her the unicorn sweatshirt or sweater.
Esoteric references, everybody. I don't remember, honestly.
Xenon. Let's talk about Xenon.
Go ahead.
Deanna.
Xenon, girl of the 21st century.
I kind of remember it faintly.
That was a good show.
That was my movie. I would watch it every
That was
day.
boom, boom, boom.
Even though it was like before my time, I still would watch it every single day.
There's a whole lot of stuff before my time that I could watch every
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know, but but Xenon, but Disney, the thing about Disney is that it's timeless.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they always, even though they don't really reference things that's going on at that moment, so it's not like you can say, "Oh, that's before my time." Everything with Disney is for your time. Yeah. Because they relate to every generation.
It sure does.
And that's one thing about Disney Plus. I think, at first I couldn't understand Disney Plus, but when you really want to think about it, if you really want to have a nostalgic moment or you just want to escape
Get a marathon, reality, do a marathon if you want to re-watch every throwback movie you want to or every throwback show, you can have a binge-worthy.
Yeah, or if you want to just escape from your real life for a minute.
Yeah.
If you want to be like, okay, I'm tired of adulting.
Go back
to your childhood.
Yeah,
have a fantasy.
Watch Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. Because Xenon, it was such a good show. Brink, when I watch Brink, that takes me back to
a simpler time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys watched Meet the Robinsons?
No, I haven't
you guys
seen that.
Meet the Robinsons? Oh, okay. What
What
about
is
Chicken
that?
Little?
I've seen that movie before. I just didn't like it because I think they were really trash to Chicken Little at the beginning of the movie. And until they realized he was telling the truth, then that's when they all
I
wrote.
love Meet the Robinsons because he goes back in the past when he meets his dad. And it's really because he was adopted by his mom. Laid him on top of the doorstep of this random woman's house. So he was adopted by that woman and he kept trying to get fostered by somebody. So he went to the past. He was like a scientist and stuff. So he went back to the past and he met his best friend. And it turned out to be his dad in the future.
Oh, wow.
So it was so cool. He met his best
cool.
friend and then he made a best friend when he went back and got a new life in the past. And it turned out to be his dad. So it was really cool to see their transitions through the whole movie.
Okay.
It's an animated movie too.
Okay,
That
cool.
sounds fun.
I don't know. I have to see that.
Right.
But I think Disney just gives us those timeless classics that that we can't get from TV because it doesn't bring up politics. They don't bring up what's social
media,
TikTok, justice,
nothing of that.
So and they don't mention things like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell a '90s Disney show because like the way that they talk and the clothing and like tubular dude and all of that stuff, but. On everything, I really feel like there was a competition in the 90s and the 2000s and the late 2000s between Disney, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This might be a hot take, but I feel like Cartoon Network washes everybody. Like, it's not, I don't even think it's close, to be honest with you. Because Cartoon Network had the best. They had the best cartoons ever, like, and their
I know they made Teen Titans Go.
Well, Teen Titans Go is still awesome. I don't care.
Yeah,
what
Teen Titans
says.
Go is good.
It's great, but they get hated on. Johnny Bravo was one of my shows back then.
What about Johnny Test?
Johnny Test, I didn't care about.
And Ben 10.
Ben 10 was cool, but I'm talking about like the classics, like Dexter's Lab. That show was fantastic.
Okay, have you watched Fanboy and Chum Chum?
I hated that. That was stupid.
Oh my god,
that show was so stupid. You liked Fanboy, and that's Nickelodeon, but that was terrible.
That was
you want to hear something funny?
Sanjay and Chris.
I hate that show too. But let me tell you something.
What about
awesome.
Breadwinners?
No, I hate that too. But let me tell you something awesome about Fanboy and Chum Chum. Do you know that? This is funny. Nickelodeon passed up on Adventure Time and picked up Fanboy and Chum Chum. Instead, that was so.
That was a good thing. We used to watch it every single morning.
All right, Adventure Time washes Fanboy and Chum Chum. We don't have to get into that. Lena's over here looking like, what are you guys talking about?
I didn't watch Cartoon Network.
I'm not
we
mad
watch
at
more
that.
Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Let's do some Nickelodeon shows.
So hit me. What do you guys like on Nickelodeon? What?
Full House.
Full House. Well, yeah.
That's Nick at Night.
Yeah, that's
Friends.
Nick at Night.
That's Nick at Night too.
Isn't that ABC?
Okay.
And those are
Nick Jr. or are we doing just Nick?
Anything Nick. What you got? I used to love Face on Nick Jr. back in the day used to have their it was a talking face.
Yeah, that was a good.
I'm doing iCarly since it was on T-Nick.
iCarly was good.
Or Zoe 101.
Zoe 101 was great. I always wanted to live off. What did you say?
I always wanted to live. I was so fascinated by Zoe 101.
Yeah,
right.
I wanted to live
there. It was really good.
So cool. Mm-hmm. What did you say?
It was really good, and it had more of like a storytelling in her perspective. And it showed her friends and how they progressed as friends and her story, her life, how she isn't she college? Isn't she in college?
I think it was like a boarding school.
No,
it was a boarding high school.
Yeah, she was in high school.
Yeah, it was so cool.
But she lived in the dorm.
That was so cool to me. I'm like, you're in high school.
Her number was 101, and they called her Zoe 101.
That's so
her room
cool.
number was 101.
Yeah,
and she was related to Britney Spears, right?
She's Britney Spears' sisters.
Amazing.
And they
so cool.
They stopped the show because
she got pregnant.
Yeah, well, I said supposedly got pregnant, but she got
allegedly. I mean, a baby happens.
She got pregnant, but I really thought that, and I understand that they're like, I felt like they felt that they would be promoting teenage pregnancies. I guess I don't.
Too late for that. 16 and pregnant 16. Was already out, right?
I love 16. I love that show.
Yeah, and it was.
But when I started watching 16 and pregnant, I think I was like 24.
Cool.
Was I? Yeah, I was like, I was 20 something.
Yeah, but there was I always loved SpongeBob. SpongeBob will always go down as one of the best shows.
My favorite shows on Nickelodeon is Kenan and Kel.
Kenan and Kel, all that.
Oh
yeah, here we go.
And a bag of chips.
I was like, I never heard of that show.
And a bag of chips. I never saw that one. Amanda's show. Sorry.
I didn't get into Amanda.
I liked Amanda's show.
I couldn't get into her. But I did like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, that was
Everybody hates Chris.
Isn't that ABC? What are you doing, Maya? I was about to say Drake and Josh.
Yeah,
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh was amazing.
Drake Bell.
You love you some Drake Bell, huh?
Drake, you know Drake
Wait,
Bell?
what?
From Drake and Josh, Drake Bell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's his name? Josh Richards?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Josh Peck, I thought.
Josh Peck, yeah.
I love Drake and Josh. That was a good show.
Hug me, brother. I love them. They're great.
But all that and all that, Keenan and Kel. Are you afraid?
I don't know why I
of
keep forgetting Drake and Josh.
Yeah, Kenan and Kel was my show.
Yeah.
I'm really undercutting how much I loved Kenan and Kel.
Here we go.
That orange soda bit would always make me laugh no matter what.
Keenan and Kel. Are you afraid of the dark? What was the other one? Slime
Time Live. Yeah, Slime Time Live was my show too. I love that. Man.
Salute Your Shorts.
I don't remember that
Salute
too
Your
well.
Shorts. They was in the woods. They were campers, and that was a good one.
I'm a dude. You're a dude. He's a dude. Because we're all dudes. Come on.
Yeah. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
That was my song. You don't remember?
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Maya remembers, but you don't
I
remember.
remember. It was just funny because she just came out of nowhere.
right?
She's a dude.
He's
What about Keenan and Kel?
and it's
I think about
timely
Good
too.
Burger.
Yeah. I think I just finished watching Good Burger the movie.
I never saw Good Burger the movie.
It's not the best. I think
I didn't think it would be, honestly.
it's not
That's
the
why I didn't watch
best,
it.
but I watched it because I just like Keenan and Kel.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And sometimes I don't even like. I'm really not a big fan of Saturday Night Live, but I'm still a fan of Keenan.
Right.
Kenan Thompson is the goat, man.
And I still like Kel too.
Kel is awesome. But I
You
don't
You know,
know
he
where
made
he's
Game
at.
Shakers. Well, not made Game Shakers, but he was on Game Shakers.
Oh, that's what's
yeah.
up.
The show. Have you guys watched it?
Never.
No,
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't watch that show.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
too,
really a
Maya.
good show.
What other show? Nickelodeon had some good shows.
Yeah, they all had some bangers.
What about Kung Fu Panda?
I never watched Kung Fu
I
Panda.
watched Kung Fu Panda.
I'm sorry, Ramaya. We're
Have you ever heard
disappointed.
of it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple
Kung
times.
Fu Panda.
I've heard of it, but I never watched it. So the
Okay, what about Power Rangers?
Oh, I'm about to get into it.
About to get it Power Rangers?
Love me
Power
some Power
Rangers
Rangers.
was the show.
What was your favorite Ranger?
Pink Ranger.
Pink
Yellow
The
Ranger.
Pink Ranger, and then I really like
sleep.
Jason.
Green Ranger all
Not
day.
Jason, but Tommy.
Tommy was the GOAT, man. The Green Ranger
Yellow.
and the Red Ranger.
Yellow.
And then he became the White Ranger.
Ooh. When he was the Green Ranger, it was when he became a villain and he was beating all of them. I was like, oh no.
I think a couple of years ago I sat and watched all the Power Rangers on
Mighty Morphe
on Hulu. Like,
All
and
of
I don't watch the new school or whatever.
Yeah,
I only watch Mighty Morphin Power
Of course.
Rangers.
Have you guys watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, not
I used to. I like TMT, not the late,
The comic books?
the comic book looking one. That one's really good.
Okay.
But what were you saying, Julie?
Oh, I watched because I think it came on Amazon Prime or something. I can't remember, but it was on, and I binge watched that so much. I was like,
It's great.
so
Great.
into Power Rangers because I just went back to childhood at that
I
moment.
loved Power
We
Rangers.
would sit and watch. I remember you, me, and Covell would sit and watch Power Rangers, and we
loved
thought we
it.
was a ranger. While
We all picked
playing-
Rangers. Maya wasn't there. I'm sorry.
Well, I know, but I still watch Power Rangers.
No, but you had to be there because we would get
She
something
didn't
in our
have
hands.
to be
No,
there.
What were you, which one were you, Kevon?
I always wanted to be the Blue Ranger. That was
Okay,
my
and
favorite.
Jelena, you said you want to be
I
pink
either
one.
wanna
I said I
be-
want to be the yellow one, and Cal wanted to be the red one.
I want to be pink or yellow. Or then they had they changed it from Trini, who was the Yellow Ranger,
Right.
and they get the black girl be the Yellow Ranger. And I really like Trini better.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched? So we didn't talk about Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold was great.
Hey Arnold.
That's not how the song went.
Arnold.
Or
They always played
Snoopy.
great jazz. I loved it.
They did because his grandfather, Arnold's grandfather?
Granddad, yeah.
Granddad, yeah, was a big fan of jazz,
Really?
and I think so. Or was it?
Because his parents were gone. Like, they just vanished when they went on a trip to
Yeah,
the
they never
Mediterranean.
came back.
Did you see the movie? There was supposed to be there's a movie that came out that tied up all the loose ends where he found his parents and Helga finally professed his love to him and all of that happened. And I just wish I saw it.
I wish they would have let Helga be like a different, like she just needed something different because she kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, it's too much. It was a lot. It was a lot.
But I think Recess and Pepper Ann was such a good show.
Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann was a good show.
Don't copyright us, please. But what you got, Ramaya? What else can you think?
I was just thinking of Full House. I was listening to.
I love me some Full House, man.
I don't know. I couldn't. Okay, this is the thing.
You are.
After College Gate.
College Gate. What's that?
When Lori Loughlin went to jail or whatever.
Holy shnikes.
I can't watch it anymore.
Oh no.
And I love Full House.
Wait, which one was she?
That was Aunt Becky.
That was Becky.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about
with the good hair? No.
Oh, when she went to jail. Oh,
yeah. I can't. So I used to sit and watch Full House at night on Nick at Night.
Oh yeah.
But now I turn the TV because I can't get into it because I
don't even really care because she wasn't the main character there.
But she was at the end. She became a big part.
Yeah.
But it bothered me because I was like.
Because they needed a girl to help raise the girl. So that's what they...
Yeah.
They had girls, right?
No. It was just the girls were the kids, but they didn't have any adult women.
Because the mom died.
And Joey was clearly gay.
Joey was
I
not
know.
gay.
I'm sorry.
Joey was so heterosexual.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it out. Come on. You know.
I like Joey. And you know what? It took me a while because at first... I loved Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
But Danny, I couldn't get into his character.
Right. He just cleaned a lot.
Yeah. And I thought it was kind of weird.
And he's the dirtiest comedian ever. Like, that was the crazy part to me. Yeah.
I had never really listened to his stand-up or nothing.
Yeah. But that's the funny part to me.
But I still like, Uncle Jesse still looks really good. Like, John Stamos.
John Stamos.
Not say Uncle Jesse.
I mean, it's Uncle Jesse to everybody else.
He still looks really good for him to be like, at least like however many years it is.
Yes, a lot of years, honestly, but still, that's a handsome man, no homo. Seriously.
My favorite was Stephanie. I like Michelle and DJ, but my favorite was Stephanie.
You got it, dude.
No, that was Michelle.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying.
And then
Michelle,
DJ said, "Oh, my Lanta."
Wait, what?
You got
my Lanta.
You got it, dude.
Was Michelle, and then nuts is. She said. Stephanie said.
Oh.
How rude.
How rude. How rude. And DJ said, because no one cared about DJ really.
Well, she said, "Oh, my Lanta," but
they really played DJ.
I know, right?
They made her like the villain.
Because I really felt like as the middle child.
I thought she's the oldest.
No, I'm saying as the middle child, they should have played Stephanie.
Right, but they played DJ instead because she's the oldest.
Yeah, they really played.
That's bogus.
And then I remember the episode where Stephanie like she didn't fit in, and she was like, "You're the jelly into the sandwich," because there's Michelle and then there's DJ.
You're the jelly in the sandwich. Yeah. She didn't want to be the jelly.
Because I've seen it.
What episode? I don't remember what episode, but it was like the beginning of the when she couldn't do her hula hoops. When she was singing a song.
Yeah, I remember.
When she was hula hooping and nobody was paying attention to her.
Yeah, no one cared. I'm just saying.
I like Stephanie though.
Yeah.
And then when she had a new friend that was making her then her friend got in a car accident and stuff.
That was DJ, wasn't it? Oh no, that was Stephanie when she met Gia.
Yeah, Gia.
Oh wow.
I like Gia. Like when I really liked it at the end when they all grew up a little bit.
Right.
And Stephanie
but then it
had new friends.
Stopped being so fun. I remember when they were little and they were so cute and Michelle was a baby and now Michelle's like 6 years old. God.
Michelle, when I was little and I would see Michelle, I'd be like, I would never call a baby ugly, but I always thought like that was the ugliest baby.
Dang.
but then after they got but it was just horrible.
She grew into her looks though.
Yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yeah.
Or Mary Kate
and then they stopped
and
acting.
Ashley.
Because they didn't want to act anymore.
But
I ain't mad at that.
No, because I think they made
that fame is wild,
dues.
Right?
I mean, seriously,
because their parents put them into acting.
They paid their dues and they
did like a couple movies and stuff.
And they had some really good shows too.
Yeah.
What was that movie with Mean Girls? What was her name?
I don't know.
She had a movie when she was like twins, but it was only her the same time.
Oh, that was Lindsay Lohan
Lindsay Lohan, yeah, when she was doing like. Playing twins, like the switch up or what's
it's I know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking about Freaky Friday now.
No,
I'm sorry.
not Freaky Friday.
But what about it?
I was like She reminds me of Lindsay Lohan. I don't know why.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know why. Because of the twins, maybe.
Maybe, but no, the Olsen twins does not remind me of Lizzie Lohan.
Guys, can we
I
talk
don't know
about
why.
Freaky Friday? That was my joint.
Freaky Friday. I like the newer version.
I didn't see the newer version.
My mom and I like the newer version. I've never watched the older version with Lizzie Lohan.
Interesting.
What else?
Like back in the day, there was so much. Like I feel like we grew up in a great generation, Lee.
We did.
And you got a great generation too, Mike, because you had a bunch.
Well,
of
it's not
shows
as good
that
as it was.
Like
Disney
really?
Channel's not as good as it was.
Oh, of course
Nickelodeon's not
not.
as good as it was.
And Cartoon Network is still kicking behind,
Right.
but still, like everybody can't be Cartoon Network. So
And Adult Swim is doing good
Oh,
too.
Cartoon Network just destroys everybody, if we're being honest, because Adult Swim is Cartoon Network, and they own everything at this point. Like, why is there a competition? I don't get it.
But I think, what else haven't we talked about?
Like, we named a whole bunch of shows.
PBS
before.
Kids,
PBS
Arthur.
Kids was great. Arthur was awesome.
I love Arthur.
You were like, and now you're like, yeah, Zoom, come on, and Zoom, come on. That was another great show. They had so
I don't
much.
know Zoom, but I love
Arthur was so awesome. Arthur's goated, you know.
Walk it down.
I told you not to touch it. Like that still rings in my head when he punched
that?
DW.
Oh.
He punched his
Oh my
sister,
goodness,
and that hurt my
I
feelings.
love Arthur. Arthur is so classic.
Too
Right.
classic.
But what was he supposed to be?
He's an aardvark.
Aardvark. Okay. Have you watched the show, The Aardvark?
What is an aardvark?
An aardvark
It's an animal.
is an animal that
I know what it is.
it's a mammal.
That's illogical.
I know what it is.
It's an
I've
animal.
never seen an aardvark.
What is an aardvark? It's an animal.
Just being logical. Just change the definition
It's
of
not
what
an
is
ant
aardvark.
eater. It's an aardvark.
And Binky was a pit bull. Was he a?
I don't know.
He was a dog.
I think so.
No, he was a dog.
What was Penelope?
Penelope?
Yeah, remember
Monkey,
she had
right?
the long nose? Was
Oh,
she a monkey?
Penelope?
Yeah.
How about the one with the braids? That was a monkey, right?
Penelope?
Yeah.
No,
DW.
Not Muffy, Penelope. The other one. Remember, it was Penelope, there was Muffy, there was what's the other girl's name?
DW.
Not DW, the other girl, the one that's kind of rough.
Oh, that was Francine.
Francine. And then there's Penelope, Francine, Muffy.
I don't know Penelope.
You don't remember Penelope? I could show you a picture and you'd be like, oh.
With the
Penelope.
braids? Or what? How did she look?
She had fuzzy hair, but her face was pointed, kind of like a triangle. Almost gives me Phineas vibes.
Okay, I don't know
Or
Penelope.
Ferb. Oh, no.
But
No.
what
Not Ferb.
friend
Like,
group was she in?
She was in.
she wasn't
their
a platypus,
friend
is
groups.
it?
She wasn't a platypus, no.
Okay.
Penelope Peter platypus, that would be perfect. Potentially. Perfect. Predominantly. Poignant.
Are we doing a piece now?
Precisely.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, another show that I wanted to say was Family Matters, but it doesn't really fit in.
Can we do another episode on like another?
We could do whatever you want, cousin. We can do
What
as
should we do
many
on this one, or should
episodes
we do
as
on
you
another?
want.
Yeah, we should definitely do another episode.
on
sure.
different like
Sure. You know we're still rolling, right?
right. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so you guys let us know what else would you like us to discuss, what topics that or our favorite TV shows. What's your favorite? Like, let us know if you liked all this stuff. Cause
If any of them, if you
Yeah.
even seen any of them, leave a comment.
Leave a comment down below now.
and tell us if you liked Arthur, because Arthur, I think is, you know what, it's bringing me back
Those are
that I want to
classics.
watch Arthur right now, and I'm like super old.
I'm old as heck. I'm old as dirt, and I want to watch Arthur. Like seriously.
Like, I used to watch, I don't know if you guys watched it either, but we used to watch Max and Ruby.
Oh, I love Max and Ruby. That was my show. Max and Ruby. Ruby and Max. Roly Poly Oly was my joint too. I loved me some Roly Poly Oly. Out of the box.
Was Roly Poly Oly like?
What about Wow Wow Wubsy?
No,
Have you watched that? Okay,
Never
that was
watched
my time.
that. Kipper was my show. Kipper. It was the dog with the slipper. Kipper. There was a whole bunch of shows that I could. Cyber Chase. There's so many
Cyber
shows.
Chase, nah.
I could
It's still
get
on,
into.
you know.
I love Cyber Chase. There's so many shows that we could get into, y'all.
Or,
But-
what's that show? I don't know if you guys, I've never really heard of it until
What?
until Simone told me about it. It was
All right.
called Odd Squad.
Odd Squad. I've heard of that, but I never seen it. But yeah, guys, there's so many shows. We're definitely gonna do a part 2. We appreciate you guys listening. Cartoon Network still rules them all. We talked about Proud Family.
I have to say, I'm still a big fan of Disney or Nickelodeon.
Right.
But I'm not,
one? Pick between Disney, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network.
I don't know much about Cartoon Network,
So it's,
Cartoon Network is
So you didn't
obsolete
really
to me.
watch it?
No.
so
I didn't really
it's
watch it
Disney
either.
for you or Nick?
I would have to say Nickelodeon. Old Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Yeah, old Nickelodeon for me.
Who you got, Maya?
It's like
There can only be one. Disney,
say
Nick, Cartoon
old
Network.
Disney.
You're going old school
Well,
Disney.
not old school.
You're not talking
Not
about
the
the
90s. I'm talking about like the 2000s.
Mickey Mouse whistling.
Like Hannah Montana time.
That's
That's a Raven
Hannah
time.
Montana.
Wizard of Waverly Place time. We didn't even talk about that.
You mean like turning, like drawing the
Right.
mouse
Right.
on the screen?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
And watching Jesse and Austin and Ellie. I don't know if y'all heard of
Good
it. Or
times.
Good Luck Charlie.
Good
Yeah,
times, man.
Those were good.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thank you all for listening. We appreciate it. This has been another episode of the Oxymoronics podcast. This is your boy KJ, Kevon J. Stewart. And to the right of me, I have.
I'm Jelena. And make sure to subscribe to our channel, okay?
And across from her.
It's Ramaya. Okay. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.